I don't. Do we want the mayor to read the entire list of addresses? I don't think so.
I don't think
Maybe just have him do kind of the beginning part of this here.
Yeah, I'm thinking just so. Well, actually, this is the entire list.
Oh, that's the whole list. Okay.
Yes, because there were a couple different categories. So there were individual homes as well as blocks that won.
Got it.
And so yeah, there's a lot as far as. So I think even if he read these ones, because it's not so many, but I don't know, totally up to you. I think we just need to make it short and sweet.
Yeah, I agree.
And then we can have Councilwoman McPherson, she can speak too as well.
Hello.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think we'll just keep his little intro short, and then maybe Roz can go through the winners in a little bit more detail.
Okay.
Councilwoman, and then if any of the homeowners want to answer questions or something like that.
Okay.
Do it that way.
Yeah, and so the plaques, they're on order, but due to COVID, they're having some issues, of course.
Yeah, everyone is right now.
It's been about a month already.
Wow.
But this one, they just made me a sheet to put over. They actually made one, and they misspelled a word, so they provided this to put over that. So that's why we'll give this. We can present it to Boyd's on camera, but then I'll take it back.
And what's the name of the woman that owns Boyd's?
Oh, that's a good question. Is her and her husband?
Hello.
Good morning. Is her and her husband? I will find out.
Okay. Yeah, let's get her name out here for the mayor.
I know.
Good morning.
So, are we going to unveil this?
Yep. For Boyd's.
Okay.
We're gonna get her name. The woman that owns it, I'm not sure, but you've got these talking points. I just brought them just in case. But
yeah. So there are 12 homes that were winners, right? Two neighborhood or 2 blocks.
2 blocks.
And then this business.
And then this business.
And they will all get something like this.
They'll all get something like this.
In the blocks. Where in the block?
That's a good question.
Okay.
Do you,
we'll figure that out.
for the block winners, are you doing 1 plaque or a plaque for each home?
A plaque for each home.
Each
Oh,
home,
really?
yes.
Oh, that's nice.
Yep, a plaque.
Okay. And do we have some of the neighborhood winners here with us today?
We do.
Okay.
This couple over here, the guy in the orange vest.
Okay.
So maybe we'll kind of have them stand behind you.
Okay.
And then you'll present this plaque to the woman whose name I'm going to tell you shortly.
Okay. And other than that, we're ready to go?
Other than that, we're about ready, and then we'll have you call up Roz when you're done, and we'll have her speak a little bit after you. Yep, she's just back there.
Oh, there she is.
Hi.
Hey, how are you?
Good.
Good. Congratulations. I'm doing great.
Stand behind the mayor, and I'm going to go talk to Roz real quick.
Let me.
Good morning. How are you?
Good, how are you? We want to have some of the other neighborhood winners kind of sit here.
Congratulations. Thank you. And they can keep these plaques forever,
Yes,
right?
yes. They'll put it on their facility
Yeah.
and keep
All
them.
right. Is everyone ready? All right. I will admit I took a little mayoral prerogative and stepped in there just because it was warm. So, but I don't want to hold back anymore. We want to take some time to celebrate something good about Toledo. The way I look at it, you can choose to be happy and optimistic, or you can choose to be negative and pessimistic. And the people that we're recognizing today certainly fall in the former category. They, just by their nature, take pride in their properties and their businesses and their neighborhoods. And we wanted to pause and recognize them and give them the support and credit that they deserve. We are here today to award the winners of what is our first ever. It's the first time we've done this, but our Toledo annual, because we're going to do this annually, but this is our first annual neighborhood beautification contest. It was sponsored by the city of Toledo and Keep Toledo Lucas County Beautiful. You might remember it was on a much warmer day over in the Englewood neighborhood where we launched this and encouraged folks to promote community involvement by beautifying either their home, their block, or their business. We invited everyone on that warm summer day to participate, and about 40 people, 40 different people, blocks, and businesses decided to participate, which for the first time we've done this, we thought was pretty good. We formed a committee to make the tough choices on how we were going to distinguish among these 40 or so different applicants to whittle it down into winners of the 3 different categories. It was a 7-member committee, 5 of whom were appointed by City Council. The other 2 were staff members from the Department of Neighborhoods. And so we're here today to announce the winners and to give each one of them this wonderful plaque that they'll be able to post on their home or their business for as long as they want. They don't have to give it back as soon as it becomes 2022. They will always be the winner for the 2021 beautification contest. The reason we are here is because Boyd's Candy, and Pam is the owner, was chosen as the winner of the business category. So the business that was judged to be the most beautiful and well-maintained and lovely business in Toledo from an aesthetic standpoint is Boyd's. And so we want to congratulate Pam, and in a moment we'll welcome her up to the podium to say some things if she'd like. But regardless, she will walk away with one of these plaques that she can hang on her business. And
Right.
okay. We also want to mention that the blocks that won were the 3200 block of Cheltenham. I don't know if anyone is here from the 3200 block of Cheltenham, and also the 2300 block of Densmore. So those were the 2 block winners. And you're probably wondering, well, who's going to get the plaque? When every home on a block, bands together, and every house on that block will get a plaque. So everyone in the 3200 block of Cheltenham and the 2300 block of Densmore will get one of these plaques that they can hang if they choose. And then we had a dozen winners at the individual home level. And I know that they're not all here, but several are, and we want to recognize them and then welcome them to the podium to give remarks. 1010 Prospect Avenue, 938 Prospect Avenue, 935 Prospect Avenue. A lot of pride on Prospect Avenue, I'm sensing. 5059 Cranston, 2344 West Gricourt, 2222 Meadowcroft Lane, 211 South, 654 East Lake Avenue, 3264 Beaumont, 554 Belmont, 4211 Elmhurst, and finally a home on 292nd Street whose address did not make it into the paper I'm reading off of, but I assume it is a wonderfully maintained house up on... That's my dad! Dad, come on! That was not quite a Boo Ben moment, but you know, it was close. So some of those people are, some of those individual winners are here. If so, come on up. Everyone come on up, because now we want to, beginning with Pam, we'll have Pam talk first, and then everyone else who won this award can say some remarks if they'd like to. Then we want to hear from Roz and the Neighborhoods Department team. So, again, this is what you win when your home or business is deemed to be the most beautiful in the city or the neighborhood. And I suppose we'll pose for a picture at some point. I couldn't tell. Who for mayor?
He said you look familiar.
Oh, I do look familiar. Oh, that's the mayor. We should have news conferences here all the time. We get all kinds of reaction. We get friends and foes, and this is great. Who knows who might come by next? So, anyhow, let's hear from Pam, the business winner, and then we can hear from our individual homeowner winners, and then we'll give the plaque. So, Pam, who owns Boyd's.
Thank you so much, Wade. Thank you for the City of Toledo for sponsoring this. We've been here for 15 years and worked hard to beautify our city in a very small little space. We love Toledo and we want to keep it beautiful. Thank you.
Wonderful. Excellent. And anyone in any order. You want to go first? Come on.
I can't even hear.
You can't even hear. Well, good. You don't want to hear what these people are shouting as they go by.
Yes, I do. I want to shout it back.
Oh, okay. Tell us, what is your address?
My address is 1010 Prospect Avenue.
One of those Prospect winners.
I have lived there over 40 years, and we're proud that we were considered in this beautification, of neighborhood beautification. Thank you, Mayor.
Wonderful.
I voted for you.
Okay. I don't think that guy did.
I
So,
didn't hear that.
all right. Who's next? Who wants to?
My address is 5059 Cranston. I'm also a retired city worker. Try to take pride in my property, which I hope is catching in other neighborhoods. You take pride in your property, you take pride in your city, and all things should be well.
That's right. Yeah.
Thank you.
Can't say it any better than that. Anyone else? Sure.
Morning. I live at 3264 Beaumont Drive in North Toledo. Thanks for the award. We appreciate the recognition. Thank you to the Lucas County Land Bank for giving us the opportunity to purchase the lot and help beautify the neighborhood. A lot of sweat and hard work went into our project. We're really proud of what we've done. The plaque definitely is nice. That's for every shovel of dirt we shoveled, and every rose bush we planted, every flower. My wife and I couldn't have done it without my wife and support from friends and family. It's definitely paid off. I encourage everyone in the city to clean up the neighborhoods and encourage their neighbors to help beautify the city. It's definitely a great place, and the future does look bright. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next, all right.
Hi, my name is Melody Parker. I live at 554 Belmont, and I'd just like to thank the city of the Department of Neighborhoods for sponsoring this. This is awesome. What motivates me is in my lawn and my garden. It's therapeutic for me, and it inspires others. So a long time ago, I had something that I wanted to create, which was the Belmont Initiative, one block at a time. And I'm seeing a lot of progress, a lot of home ownership. And when you take pride where you live It's the greatest thing and it's the greatest feeling. So I am thankful today.
Thank you.
Have a good
We're
day.
thankful. Anyone else? You're welcome, but you don't have to. All set? Do you want to? Okay. Your mom, her mom's making me do this. All right. All right.
I represent my mother, Debbie Armstrong, at 938 Prospect Street. Her house is her, I put it like this. In the summertime, she doesn't want to go on trips. She said that's her oasis. And she's always welcoming people. She loves the neighborhood. I've been living there for basically all my life. I even lived down on the same block. Well, that's really it.
That's it?
Yeah.
I think we launched this initiative at your mom's house, and that day it was our sense that everyone was competing for second place. So turns out there was a 12-way tie for first, so that's wonderful. No, I've never seen anyone who, I know everyone here takes that kind of pride, but it's just wonderful. So thank you. I want to introduce Roz, who is the director of our newly named what used to be called the Department of Neighborhoods, so newly named that I'm struggling to remember what it is, in fact.
Housing and community.
Housing and community engagement and community development. So I want to introduce Roz.
Thank you, Mayor. Good morning, everybody. This is an exciting day for us. I moved to Toledo 2 years ago. People said, "Why are you going to Toledo? It's a horrible city." And when I got here and started riding around these neighborhoods, it really was not horrible. Toledo is a great place to live. There are wonderful neighborhoods. And as the mayor says, this is a day for us not just to focus on the blight, but to focus on the good things in Toledo, to focus on the neighbors that take pride in their neighborhoods and take care of their property. So we congratulate all of you today. We look forward to more participants next year. And I would like to really recognize Monica Smith, my neighborhood navigator. Let's give her a big hand because she is the one that drove this process, took in the applications, put the committee together, and she's the reason we have this initiative today. So I thank you all for being here, and we look forward to doing this annually in the city of Toledo. Thank you.
Councilwoman McPherson, do you want to make some remarks?
You know I'm always excited. Good morning. I'm sorry, I got my coffee. I again am excited about this. The neighborhoods, beautifying our neighborhoods, which is so encouraging. And Toledo, you should be excited and want to get in on this come next year, because just like my baby Melanie, she grew up across the street from me on Avondale, and to see her here and it brings joy to my heart to see her and beautifying her neighborhood. But it is so important because when you see beautiful neighborhoods, that kind of energizes you to get into your neighborhood. And so, just like at church it says it only takes a spark to get the fire going. Well, it only takes one beautiful neighborhood to get it going throughout the city. And let's be positive about Toledo. Let's speak positivity about the city of Toledo. And I tell you, Dr. Clemmons she rocks. I always say that because she's on the move and she is really gearing up for the city of Toledo. So let's all join in. Let's beautify our neighborhoods. Let's take pride in our city. This is our city. Let's take over our city by beautifying it. Thank you. Thank you, Mayor, for holding my time.
I wish the guy in the tow truck could have been here during that speech, and you would have converted even him. So, as we conclude, I just want to emphasize, sometimes whenever you face a big, daunting challenge, it can be overwhelming, and there sometimes can be the, sometimes you say to yourself, oh, well, what can any one person do? What can I do? This past year, the city of Toledo, we went out with our nuisance teams and our code enforcement teams. We collected 7 tons of debris from neighborhoods, from alleys, abandoned tires and all that jazz. And I'm glad we did it. But with, you have a situation like that, you go, my goodness, 7 tons of debris in our alleys. What's, that's a mountain that's too high to climb. What can I do to make a difference? But yet each one of these individuals, business owners, homeowners, they understand that just because you can't do everything doesn't mean you should do nothing. Just taking one little step every day in our own lives, we can create the city that we want to have. And so that's what makes today so special and makes all of you so special. So I only have one. I assume we have more than one of these somewhere. But I think at this news conference we only have one. So let's maybe gather in for a picture. And then, if nothing else, I want to buy everyone here some candy. And I assume Pam won't mind. So let's take a big picture and then let me buy you all candy. And then we can do one-on-ones or something. So is this good? Everyone scooch in? All the winners? Is that good? All right, now if I've learned one thing, I know this. None of those media people want to talk to me. They want to talk to you. So you go talk to them. And put in a candy order. I'm going to go in there and give you some business. Does that sound good?
I'm in with you.
Yes.
They all want to talk to me.
Yeah, pick out whatever you want, and it's on the house, or it's on my house. Thanks for coming.
Annihilators.
Oh, they need their mic. They need their mic. That's